Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Count of Paris Let's Play. Although, we are not currently the Count of Paris, although our kinsman, the King of France, is. So things are going fairly well, even though he is a drunkard. A couple of things. Did have an interesting comment that point out that if we were, in fact, say, an elective monarchy, then we could go and presumably elect the next successor of the Duchy of Orleans to be the king. Therefore, we'd be able to unify our lines fairly quickly. But we're going to be fine with seniority right now. That's going to get the job done as well. And some interesting debate in the comments as to which succession laws to take. I too tend to go primogeniture just because it's like, I mean, it's the classic in a way, you know? Although there are advantages to an actual elective monarchy for your kingdom so that you can go and elect your really strongly statted heirs, that sort of thing. Well, we'll see how that goes. But for now, we're not making any dramatic changes. We're currently at peace. That's okay. We're still trying to murder some little child over here, although plot power has dropped pretty dramatically lately. So maybe we'll go and cancel that for now. And instead, we're going to go and take a look at the situation in Austrasia over here. And the reason is, really, our family dynasty is in this line of succession. So something could happen over here. So the question is, can we kill the king? No. What about some of these children? It's a little rough and a little unfortunate that that's not really in the cards. And this last fella over here, yeah, not really. I mean, maybe with bribes or something we could get it done, but it looks a little difficult for now, so maybe we'll just go and not really plot anything. Now, and yeah, killing the king doesn't help, because we're hoping, in fact, that we die, and that my heir, Marbin, so Marcus and Marbin over here, so we're 60 and 55, the king is 52, and a drunkard. I don't know. Charles, I think, is next in line to inherit the Kingdom of France. So there might be a few different ways that we can unify our things. But for now, I'm very happy to play as a duke. Now, we have a lot of money. There's been some debate back and forth in my brain as to how to use it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and bite the bullet. We are going to repay the loan to the Jewish merchants and get rid of the vassal relationship penalty. Not that our vassal opinion was too terribly bad here with our bishops, but let's get rid of it because it's a whole, you know, it's a whole family line dynasty thing. We'll just clear it out because it's going to be a problem at some point. Right now, this, I think, is a little bit of a gooey bug, and it might clear up as well if we wait a day or two. But he seems to like me more than the Pope, but it says he's paying the taxes of the Pope. But I think that has to do with, like, weird confusion with, like, lines of succession and stuff like that, and immediate lieges and different things. So we're just going to go ahead and pause and see how it goes. Oh, the peasants of Saint-Onge. Is that the one over here? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and get him the yeah, the messenger system, spend money, gain prestige. Supply limit doesn't really matter that much, but actually, I'm wondering about saying no. It would increase the prosperity, but it's already prospering. You know what? I actually will save the money because I do want to do some more upgrades in Orleans. The other thing I did is spend a little bit of time on the wiki trying to sort out the technology stuff. Now, a lot of the info online is still out of date. It's like previous tech systems, and also this tech system in particular. I don't remember if, like, some of this is based on DLC, or this is just the base tech system. I think it might just be the base tech system now, but I'm not sure. But the turning gears are interesting because those are the ones where technology is actively spreading to you from a neighboring province. Or from our spy somewhere off. I actually don't know if we're spying for tech. Yes, we are spying for tech somewhere. Where are you? Oh, and Jalen over here. That might not be the best spot for us, actually. We're going to see if we can send you back over here and see if that actually changes any of the numbers. Again, I don't know. We might have to wait a second before it goes. I think more of the gears. I don't think Noble Customs was turning before, but I might have been wrong. Anyway, that means that technology is actively spreading to our capital. We can also mouse over on some of the others. Now, most of the stuff you do spreads to your capital and then spreads, you know, adjacent. So if we look at Châtelet over here, more gears are spreading because it's a little further behind, but it's spreading from probably my capital because it's a little closer up over there. So the spread is an automatic, and in addition to that, we accrue points that we can then spend to accelerate it. So mostly we're going to buff our capital. At some point, if our capital doesn't have any gears turning, so nothing is spreading to it, then what I might want to do, right now I've got my martial increasing military tech. Was that literally it? my court chaplain, you should be improving the cultural tech spread over here, please and thank you. Anyway, and we could also do the economy tech, although I like the taxes. But you know what? We've got enough holdings. I don't think increasing the tax rate in Orleans is as important as maybe just getting the tech. So we'll increase all of our tech rates in our capital, but if any of it starts turning too gray, we might move some of these guys to some of the neighboring places in our holding, just to try to spread it a little bit. I don't even know. You might be able to advance tech outside of your realm. Probably not. But if we could, we might see if we could spread it a little faster in Paris. I do have enough points to pump up the tolerance right now. But I think I'm going to hold off right now, because boosting the tolerance, like tolerance 2 by itself doesn't unlock anything, and I don't think the different culture and different religion is a big problem. So we'll just leave it there for now, because we might want to unlock some other stuff instead, like more legalism. Anyway, let's go back to unpausing over here. We still have to pick our ambition, except the only one we've got is become King of France, and it's not really important. Our king, by the way, is still trying to murder us. Hopefully at some point he'll pull it off. Can we find out what the plot power is? It's over 100 over here. Like, come on, just kill me already, man. I want you to kill me so that we can accelerate. Then after that, you're gonna have to kill Duke Marbin, and then put yourself on the throne. Can I plot to kill this guy? Initial is 70. That's interesting. I could work to kill Marbin. Get the Duchy of Savoy, though. Then Big Franks would take it. It's an interesting idea. No, you know, we'll just let things happen naturally. It's more fun. Speed 5's a little fast for me. I mean, there's nothing going on right now. We could go to 5, but I don't know. I like 4. You get to, like, see some of the shifting borders. Oh, that's interesting. Everything's changed over here. No more you mad bros, at least not for now. A son was born to Anzanterja. Oh, I don't have my spreadsheet open. Give me one moment here. Terribly sorry. To get the name of the people who supported the Extra Life Charity Marathon. Right over here. And again, if you were watching the series and you feel like one of your names got skipped, I would take a look over at the RimWorld series I'm doing at the same time, because there's a good chance you're going to be in there. So we're going to have Anton over here. Anton Havnajev, aka Anton. So I will put you in as Anton, because there's no way I can pronounce your other name. But thank you anyway. Thanks for trying. No genetic traits. But you didn't actually get born sickly. I mean, that's a nice change. I mean, not literally every child has been born sickly, but I mean, the vast majority. Just no real good obstetrics going on here. We still don't have the tech to develop any hospital buildings. 0% resistance to disease, minor protection against depopulation with the hospital. So I don't know, like, maybe it's not even worth building a level 1 hospital. I don't know. But we did. Defensive pact opposing something has been disbanded. Okay, I don't really care. A murmur was heard throughout the room when I judged the felon's death. It was just a sentence. If perhaps a bit harsh. Well, prestige from that. I am just, right? So, yeah. So no one's criticizing us for doing those things. Nice to get rid of gluttonous, perhaps, but I don't think I can, like, purge my own thing. Someone did say something that if you're religious, going into hiding is actually, can lead to some interesting events. I don't know. A letter... Oh, the poetry thing. I don't know, we'll go with the... Maybe they're just a little forced route, as opposed to the religious route this time. Ooh, there are some epidemics. Hoot and a boot. Oh yeah, the smallpox. Maybe took offense. Right, I'm not gonna become a patron of the arts. But we'll go here. We'll give us, you know, keep going with the monthly piety boosts. One of my courtiers died due to complication related to gout. Ugh. Flattered you think that make an order. We've become close friends. And that's still one of the nice things, like with our vassals over here. Wait, it's not... Why is it not actually sorting based on opinion? This is me sorting by opinion, but they're not being sorted by opinion. In any case, clearly all our temple vassals are paying us directly. So it may have just been a, you know, we need let time pass to be able to update these numbers, or maybe paying off the loans or something else change things. Daughter was born to Coltane Crows and someone. Masquerose is a lovely name, but a lovelier name for a girl is going to be J4A Aceman. Aceman. Oops. J4A Aceman. Like that. Welcome to the family! Chancellor has improved relations. Okay. Who's this? Pause. You would like to buy... Okay. Claim on the Kingdom of Burgundy. For him? Hang on. I'm confused here. Oh, against the king. No! Piss off. And over here, King Charles of Aquitaine. But he's like... He doesn't have a whole lot going for him, does he? Fabricate some claims, you do something, I don't know. Childhood focus. Ooh, you've got some nifty things. We're gonna go this way for stewardship. Mix it up a little bit from time to time. Dahak. I can declare war. Oh. For one of my courtiers. Now, she currently doesn't have any land. She's got a claim on a million different things. And she's married to Bad Seed. The Lord of Time would presumably be your heir. So if we did... Oh, you're not married to Bad Seed because your husband is dead and you're too old to have any more kids. But if we pressed your claim, presumably Lord of Time would inherit that. And he's already the Duke of Champagne. So this guy can raise 184k. He's got permanent suzerain. Is that your permanent suzerain? Okay, so this is probably not the ideal setup. We'll wait. Oh, I completed a temple in Sully, which advances things. Wrong type of holder over here. I don't think, use this to de-inherit anyone, unfortunately. So let's use our search. I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, I know, whichever. And find someone of, what am I looking for? My dynasty, who is not a ruler. And this person will not be able to inherit. But that might not be the end of the world. Male, I guess, because... Colton Crows. We did strip away his titles, right? Yes, we did. Good. So we wanted to give it to someone who we maybe might cause problems otherwise, because it removes them from our main line of inheritance. But I don't know if there's a real problem with any of it. We don't want to get rid of anyone. I mean, in theory, you know, or at least from a role-playing point of view, it might make sense to have someone who's a good scholar go. We've got another Declare Glory here. This is not our primary one, if you remember. He doesn't have any real claims going on right now. He's got the stutter, too. Which he might pass down to his lineage. You know what? I'm just going to give it to him. It's going to be fine. Or I can't. Why can't I give you land? This fella. Oh, invite to court. You're not even at my court. Oh! Because it's the entire realm. Okay, search my court then. Let's bring it down to there. Although I might want to re-invite these people. Like, you would join my court, right? No, you wouldn't. Really? You like your baron too much. Well, whichever then. Tasty sauerkraut. You are my spy master, and you're really good at it, so I'd rather not lose you. Cabri over here. Abdominal pains, it's not ideal. You don't have, like, godly stats, you don't have anything genetic going on. Congratulations, Cabri. You are now going to be the Bishop of Sully. Boom. Done. And you like me a fair bit, so you should pay your taxes to me. All right. We're at 6 of 6 for holdings. Oh, my wish to become a better Catholic led me to the rule of St. Augustine. As I've followed this holy path, I've noticed that my sense of ego and need for recognition in all things has vanished. This change helped me focus on the things that really matter. Oh, I'm going to gain the trait humble, which is good for piety and for, you know, improving some relations. Prideful is also good. Both humble and proud are fairly decent. Possible to rank up in the society. Let's do it. We're going to burn through our devotion, become a conversus, which, I mean, we don't need to go around converting counties. Oh, yet another morning when I wake up as tired as when I went to bed. Need to do something about... Okay, so I think this is the thing which gives me... Seclude myself in prayer and meditation. People were saying, no, it's a good thing to do. It might lead to interesting events, although we've got the regency thing. We advance to the next rank, so we're now conversus. Even bigger bonus to learning. Temple build cost modifier. It's going to be half price. Oh, regency ended. I've gained a newfound respect for the hermits of old. My time spent fasting and praying in seclusion have done me good. God help me strengthen my mind. Oh, lose the trait gluttonous. I see. And has a chance to gain temperate and diligent. Diligent is really good because it's +1 to everything. Resolve to be a better man would give me piety and maybe diligent. Well, losing gluttonous would be best because it actually gives you some pretty bad debuffs. There's some of these. Oh, and I gained temperate. Which, yeah, so I went from having a stewardship penalty to having a huge stewardship buff. More church opinion and everything like that. That's good. Ooh, you want request council support. Now, the fact that there's more than one probably means they're going to push this. I'm just going to decline. Because they're probably just going to try to strengthen the laws in France or something for, like, the council, which is what I want. Speaking of laws, I think I checked we can't make a change quite yet. Until 865. So in a year, we'll be able to make a law change. It'd be nice if there was a pop-up when you could. I mean, for these, I think you get pop-ups. I don't remember, though. And I don't think... we actually might be able to make a real law change if we survive for another year without getting assassinated. Bitter rivals. That's too bad. Characters owe me favors, but I don't really have anything for it. Some peace treaties over here. Member of the Dominican Order. He's a faction leader to overthrow Archambault the Drunkard. Wait, really? With, presumably, yourself? It's not actually helpful. Oh my god. This, Clodomir for France thing is definitely gonna fire. Oh, I think we're going to plot to kill this guy, is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna send some bribes. Hold on, which one is that one? That's proud. Yeah, that should be okay. Send gifts. Not the gluttonous one. Oh, you're gluttonous and you would be auto-invited. So let's invite you, not invite you. Although it might have already gone out. We'll see. We can always de-invite someone. Everyone wants to request... I mean, if it's going to pass anyway, I should probably go and do it. Just because then at least someone will owe me a favor. Not that I know if I'm going to use it for anything. Okay, where does that bring us to? 98%. Be nice to get a little scooch higher. You. Send gift. It's costing us a lot of money, but these are people who have been bribed and will be available for more things going forward. And there we go. Let's see if we can get that to go before he decides to overthrow anything. Ooh, lots of people are dying and usurping and doing fun things. We still have smallpox, causing some trouble. My vassals all love me, which is great. And when was it that I could change? I felt like it was September or something like that. November. Okay, and we'll see what we can pass. Young Ilona is impressed with everyone. I guess that's just someone I'm raising up. Become just. Become temperate. Become temperate. It seems like, you know, I've got the whole religious thing going on. I should probably encourage that. She grows older. I can see Alona could use some guidance. I don't want her to become ambitious. Shows she's got to learn on her own. Child lacks... Ooh, Julian Anonymous. There's someone of my dynasty. Nothing that particularly stands out right now. We're gonna mix it up on this one. We're gonna have you be Pride. While attending prayer early one morning, I noticed my brother... Oh, drowsing off in his seat. I can't talk today. It's been a busy day for me. You love me a lot, so... I'll wake him up before anyone catches him. What is this? Embarrassed believer. Think nothing of it, friend. Yeah, let's keep up a relationship with these people. What is this? We seek... You want me to construct a new church. Sure. I'll accept the job. And actually, I've got the half-price church construction. So, we'll go ahead and get some more of these going on. That is really cheap. That is really cheap. Now, I should be looking to improve my own holdings some more here. Training ground. I think just static numbers is still going to be stronger than the keep right now. The walls are a prereq for the castle town, although I don't have the tech for it yet. Barracks 2. You know what? We'll just build the castle walls for now, because it is a prereq for a few things, and we'll just keep trying to go through that. Go away, council support. So, council, liege council. You've got favors to each other. You're content. I don't know. I think we should go on a recruiting spree for some people. Here's Edvin, my grandson. So yeah, again, we'll mix in a few of these. We'll mostly go back to etiquette, but every now and again we'll do something different. So let's reset everything. Search all. We want to know everyone who would join our court. Because people recommended, you know what's a good idea, is just recruiting a bunch of people with really high learning and using them as your doctor. So, invite to court. So we'll have some extras kicking around here. Invite to court, yep. Invite to court, uh-huh. Now, I'm not checking religion or anything like that, although so far they're all Catholics. Oops, I may have already sent you a thing. Yeah, pretty old. We're going to hold off on that. I don't know if we want to bring in the Fraticelli. We'll bring them, and we'll also look for people who have high intrigue that would like me. You know? People who might be, you know, content or this or that might be okay. You've got a quick trait. We might want to invite you because we might want to marry you into our bloodline somewhere. Do that. You really like me. And some of these people have claims that might be pressable as well. There you go, 16-year-old quick person. Gay, but, you know, that doesn't mean we can't still do some things there. So yeah, we'll get a handful of people in my court. People who like me, people who can use various tools. Oh yeah, and doubly is, which one's our actual council? The seat that's missing? Steward. So let's consider getting some really high stewardship people in here. We've got a genius. Ah, she's 45, so she can't have kids naturally. But... Oh, and you're female, so we can't actually give you a seat or anything. There you go. We've got a handful more people. And then we'll see who we assign it to. We might give it to someone who's kin, or someone who's a powerful person, or something of that nature, but at least we'll have a good number of options for these seats. Turned out less well than expected. Indulgent Wastrel. Well, that's unfortunate. She's just an outright bastard of some dynasty. Okay, just making sure that everything's been processed there. So, our steward... I don't see any fists, so powerful people waiting to be whatever. So we can probably just grab literally from the top. This person likes me a fair bit already. You are ambitious. I don't think that's going to cause us problems for that. You're Slavic, though. Wait for the pop-up. There we go. You are now Catholic. So I will now appoint counselor. Oh, I guess I could have just clicked it a different way, but that's going to be fine. And you can research tech over here. Bam. Let's verify. Yeah, you've converted over. Great stuff. Strong claims on the kingdom. Interesting. A son was born. Hello, Gauthier. Or Gautier, I suppose. You are going to be Johann! Johann! Not Paradox Johann, but still. An excellent, strong name, and someone else who supported the Extra Life Charity Marathon. So, we've got a bunch of new good people in our court. We're still mostly waiting around for some things to happen. We might have some new people that we can invite in here that are not gluttons. What are you? Infirm. Wow. I'll leave you off. 7% is probably not worth the bribe. Someone else just died, though. My Spy Master! Tasty Sauerkraut must have died. Oh, no! The Slow Fever at 31. Ah, such a good name, too. So let's not appoint my wife, because I know there's, like, hat stuff with that. You've got a good skill. You don't have anything, like, bad going on. You don't maybe love me as much as I'd like, but I think we'll go for the 20. That's going to be okay. Let's make sure. There's no disease going on in Constantinople. There is a disease going on in Constantinople, so maybe we won't put you there. Let's just put you in some of the Muslim territory. They tend to have really good stats. That's just a siege, so that's not disease smoke. So we're going to put you over here for now. That's going to be all right. We still get some advancement. We could advance some popular customs to get some relationship boosts over here. And legalism, and maybe even majesty are some of our priorities. I don't think I need to rush anything over here either. Not at this time. So, okay, we'll put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. And I will see you guys next time. We're 64. Did we go through 4 years of time here? I guess we did. Oh, we can do a law change. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so we can... Oh, okay, so we can't change any of these significant laws. And I would like to levy the churches more for money. Since we can't go any further here, because we need legalism equal to 5. And what we'll probably do is we'll shift the nobles over to bigger levies. But for now, I think more money, more better. Especially since these guys like me. They do get a little upset every time there's a law changed, but they don't actually hate this law specifically, and that thing that debuff will go away. All right, I like it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.